This town was founded by the great Lord Ernweinschmidt. This Lord Ernweinschmidt was currently in a war between his armies and the evil Lord Cass's armies. One day, during the battles, one of Lord Cass's men assassinated his wife, Lady Ernweinschmidt, where she slept. Stricken by grief, Ernweinschmidt fled his country with only a handful of his loyal retainers. While crossing a particularly harsh desert, they were attacked by a group of merciless bandits. Too weakened to resist, the bandits quickly overtook the band's horses, and a battle ensued. During this battle, an unknown bandit slipped a knife between the lord's armor, leaving him bleeding on the ground. When all hope seemed lost to the ragged group, a horn sounded from over a dune, and a group of knights, led by the noble captain, rushed down the hill. The knights were saved. As the bandits were run off, it was discovered that Lord Imrenchant was dying. Two of his personal guard picked up the lord's dying body and started to carry him across the desert and to a place where he could get help. The knights' axe was in vain, however, as the good lord could carry on no longer. They laid him down where he had finally died and buried him. From these foundations came the town of Urbania. The two knights and a few others that were with them needed food and money to carry on Lord Ermeinschmidt's legacy, so they struck up a deal with the natives, the woodsy men. Years later, the knights had a flourishing town with the woodsy men trading the lumber, the grains, and the animals, and their own people growing the vegetables.
So the country that this is located in is in MDC. Come on, Jordan, let's go.
Let's
show me
go.
around town.
The walls represent the ring that
Very nice
surrounds Urbania.
And this is where the great Lord Irvine Schmidt is buried.
May his soul live forever in peace. This is where all the business happens, the trading, the buying, the selling, where the woodsy men bring their products, or the good people of Urbania bring their products.
What a cute doggy.
Just a cute little doggy. On to the next ring.
Okay, on to the next ring.
Ring 2, dairy,
vegetables, that kind of thing.
Products. This is a potato farm right now.
Where all the perishable goods are.
It's the closest to the ring 1 to the city because the dairy products by these cows and by the fruits and vegetables, they spoil quickly, and even though it may take some money to transport them, the payoff is more than
enough.
Transporting and production. These are some melons and
some potatoes, some carrots. Very nice.
The profit is $92 for our Urbanian society.
We're outside the walls.
Yep, right outside, moving.
Moving on.
There's ring 3.
Next is the forest.
The forest is right here because
the lumber.
You can't really, and it takes up space, but not that much space, and the lumber.
Lumber and firewood. So this is where all the Urbanians get their firewood.
What makes them warm and cozy. Look at that amazing chimney and this amazing work. The woodsy men bring in the timber. They chop down the trees and they bring in the coal and everything so that it may keep our Urbanians warm at cold nights when
the Lord is not there to guide them.
Exactly.
Next ring.
Next thing is ring 5. Wheat. Ring 4.
Yes.
Extensive field farming. Wheat takes up a bunch of space. That's why it's ring 4. It needs to be out here.
Big farmhouses, plantations.
Exactly, big plantations, which took me a while to build.
Yeah, slave.
Was a pain.
It was.
Peasants. That's why we leave it to peasants and slaves.
Not going over there. Okay, you could see the sheep from over here. I don't want to go over there.
Ranching and animal products. This is the last ring. This ring is the farthest out because it needs the most room. It's easy to transport, because the animals can move themselves, unlike wheat and fruits and vegetables and dairy products. We have cows, cow ranching farm, cow ranches, sheep ranches, pig ranches. We have all kinds of ranches.
Except for
They're just
chickens.
out here.
We don't care about chickens. They're dead to us.
Yeah,
Go back
we
look
don't need
at
them.
these farmhouses.
Beautiful farmhouses, I actually had to say.
Very nice. So
And that's our Von Neumann model. I hope it has enlightened it and taught you something. This is
I feel pretty enlightened. Like this is nice.
pretty nice. I'm glad that I wish Lord Ermine Schmidt could be here to see this.
Yeah, like I miss him. He was a good man.
He was a good man.
And as an afterthought, that cattle over there that brings in a whole $76 to their Irvanians.
Oh
This meat
yeah,
sweet
wheat brings in
whole
uh
$142.
$140. Lumber brings in $60,
That's amazing. A whole $60,
and vegetables bring in 92.
as we've said.
Yes, as we said before.
As we've said.